When you're on your personal journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, your intuition grows the more you trust your intuition. Okay? So as your intuition grows, the more you trust it, the more you need to listen and follow your intuition at all costs. Let's talk about that. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole. I'm so grateful to have you here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much for all of your love, your support, likes, subscribing, the encouragement. I appreciate and love all of you. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. It's healing for you. It's healing for me. I'm so grateful we could do this together to make the world a better place while we grow and become our best versions. So let's talk about following your intuition. I actually have 2 stories about this today. Because as you know, if you watch my videos, I give you personal stories, personal experience stories for me. So following your intuition is so important on this journey, because when you follow your intuition, you surrender and let go even more. A lot of this process in life requires you to surrender and let go. Surrender to the process, trust the process, have faith in the process, but trust that the divine guidance that you are getting through your intuition, what you hear, feel, your first thought, whatever you sense, okay, that you follow it. Follow it because it's for your highest good. Your intuition is guiding you to what is best for your highest good. Okay, but when you decide to use a free will pass, this is what I say, free will pass, or go against your intuition, be counterintuitive, okay, that is when you can end up in situations that was not meant for your highest good. In fact, it can come with consequences, and the consequences can be quite extraordinary depending on the situation. So that's why it's so important to follow your intuition at all costs. It's so important to listen, to really get to know yourself, get to know what does your inner voice sound like? What does your inner guidance sound like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like in your body? What do you hear? What do you think? Maybe your body tingles. Maybe you get goosebumps. Maybe you hear something. Maybe you get hot, maybe you get cold. You know, all of these things, this is your intuition working. And it's showing you and guiding you and letting you know, hey, this is what you need to do. Go with your first thought. Go with your first instinct. That is your intuition. That is your team, your ancestors, spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels, archangels, deities. That is God, that is spirit, that is the universe, that's the Most High, talking to you like, hey, do this. Hey, go this way. Hey, just do it. Even if it doesn't make sense. Even if it doesn't feel like your ego is saying, hey, no, I don't think that's right. But your intuition is like, no, that's exactly what you should be doing. Even if you don't know what's going to happen next, follow it and do it. Because when you don't, again, the consequences can become greater. So let me start with my stories. Okay, so I'm pretty in tune with my intuition. I'm very much in tune. I know what my intuition sounds like, feels like, because I took that time to get to know myself. And that's why I'm saying it's very important for you to take that time to get to know yourself. And it's going to be trial and error. You're not always going to get it right. But the more you figure things out, it's again trial and error. You figure it out like, okay, I know that this means this, and I know that this means that, okay? So, like I said, I'm very in tune with my intuition. I know what I hear, I know what I feel, all of that. So, it was a situation where I was at the pool, and I needed to get one of those, like the pool chairs. And I wanted to be, I forget. Anyway, I went over to the pool chair, and I needed it to be closer to the other pool chairs. So therefore I needed to move it, okay? So in moving it, the smart thing would have been to pick it up, okay? But it was a bit heavy, and my intuition is saying, ask someone to help you. It was people at the pool that I could have asked to help. Okay, that's what my intuition said. Ask for help. Ask someone to pick it up for you and move it. Nope. Nicole doesn't want to do that. I'm going to do it myself. No, I don't need any help. Intuition says ask for help. This is what my team wants me to do. Nope, I'm going to move it myself. Great. Okay, cool. Go to move it myself. I didn't pick it up. I decided to pull and drag the pool chair. Guess what happens next? All of a sudden, don't even know how it happens. All of a sudden, the pool chair cuts my foot. It actually cuts my toes. My toes, like 3 toes got sliced and a toenail came off. The whole toenail, not even like a little bit of the nail. No, the whole toenail came off. It would hurt so much. It was just like blood everywhere. Oh my gosh, it was horrible, horrible. It was my daughter's birthday party too. So it was horrible. And I'm like, but if I had listened to my intuition and asked for help, which that's what I was told to do, that would not have happened, okay? I was like, okay. Again, I could be hard-headed. Even though I'm very dialed in, I know what it sounds like, I know what it feels like, my intuition, I didn't listen. And I heard clearly, ask for help. Get someone to pick that up for you and move it. You don't need to do it. But I didn't do it. Okay, that's one example, which it took like 2-3 weeks for this stuff to heal, my toes to heal. Oh my God, I was like, this is what happens when you don't listen to your intuition. Next example. So probably, this was like a month later too, and I don't even think Mercury was in retrograde. No, this was just me. It's like, no, I know what I'm doing. This one is even worse. So I'm going to meet with a friend. And before I go to meet with the friend, I'm like, okay, let me get a pedicure. I want, going out. So I want my toes to look good. So I'm in traffic, LA traffic. And Waze takes me off the freeway. And I'm like, okay. Intuition says, go get a pedicure now. Intuition is like, find somewhere, like we'll guide you, we'll just show you, just cut Waze off and just make a left and go get a pedicure. Nope. Nicole says, I don't want to get a pedicure right now. I'm going to get a pedicure when I get to where I'm going, when I get to my destination. I'll just wait. I'll wait. I'll find a place there. No, I don't want to stop right now. I don't want to go get this pedicure right now. I'm going to wait like a half more hour. Okay, fine. I know my team was just like, you got this. Go ahead. Like, all right, you in the driver's seat. You know what you're doing. Go ahead. What happens next? Driving. All of a sudden, boom, get into a car accident. I feel like the guy hit me. And I'm like a really good driver. I don't get into car accidents. Like I'm a pretty good driver, I would say. This is like my second car accident, okay? So I was getting over and somehow, I was getting over. I was cutting it a little close when I was getting over. I was trying to like merge and it was like a lane of traffic. But anyway, somehow this car accident happens. He hit me mostly. Mostly the guy hit me, really. But anyway, boom, car accident. I was okay. The guy was fine. It ended up like his truck, he had a truck. He really didn't even have any damage. I had some damage on the side of my car, but his truck was really fine. And everything ended up working out where we didn't take things further, stuff like that. Like it ended up being all good. But I'm saying all this to say, if I had listened to my intuition, when I was told stop and go to the nail shop, the accident wouldn't have happened. It would not have happened. I wouldn't have been on the road. I would have been in the nail shop. None of that would have happened. But because I went against my intuition, like, nope, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do. I'm in control. I'm running this ship. You know, that's basically what I'm telling my team. You know, that's basically what I'm telling it. Like, when you do stuff like that, you're telling God, like, hey, I'm in the driver's seat. I know what's best. You step to the side. I know what I'm doing. I got this. So when I don't listen to my intuition, the consequences are greater. And I was like, wow, this is like too. And when these things happen, my team was definitely like, you better talk about it on YouTube too. You better tell this story. You better tell people what happened and how this is what happens when you go against your intuition. Because like I was saying, it was even worse for me because I feel like when you know, like you're used to listening to your intuition, the consequences are even more dire, really, at this point, because it's like you know better. You know better. Like, you are really aware. You're very aware of what's going on, but you're purposefully going against it. And we're telling you what's for your highest good. And you know that. Like, you know that we got your back. You know that we're here to give you what you want and to help you do things for what's of the highest good for you. Okay? So it's like, why are you going against that? So really take the time to really get to know yourself, get to know your intuition, get to know what it sounds like, what it feels like, you know, how it works for you, because everyone is different. Everyone is not going to be able to be in touch with their intuition on the same level or the same way. Like I said, I hear very clearly. You may not be in that place where you can hear it all the time. Maybe again, it manifests through your body. Maybe you get really hot. Maybe you feel sick if it's something wrong, like something you shouldn't be doing. Your body starts to, like, your stomach starts to turn, or, you know, you start feeling again cold or hot or tingly or whatever. Okay, get in touch with what that feels like, what it sounds like, what it looks like. Okay, it's very sensory. And follow it, because the more you follow it, again, it's trial and error, but the more you follow it, the more you will realize, hey, this does work. Hey, I know what it is now. I know how to use my intuition, and I know how to tap into it. And that's a part of receptivity, feminine energy, using that intuition. And the more you use it, the stronger it gets. The stronger it gets, because you're surrendering. You're surrendering. You're letting go. You're letting go to this process. You're like, guide me, just show me, guide me. And when you come through, when that guidance comes through, listen and heed, okay? It's one thing to listen, but are you doing what you're told to do? And that's the other step. That's a part of the surrendering process. It's one thing to listen and to hear it and to know it, but now application. Are you doing it? Are you doing it when you're supposed to do it? Because like I said, if I had made some different choices, if I had followed my intuition, those things wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been in pain, having this foot pain, sliced up toes and all of that, and I wouldn't have had that car accident, okay? After that, I was like, I'm getting back on the straight and narrow. I don't know what is going on here, but I am letting this go. I am surrendering. Back in alignment I go. I am not getting off track, because I'm not dealing with this, because I can see this is going to continue to get worse. And no, thank you. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So let's talk about it in the comments. We all can learn from each other in the comments. So let's discuss. Let's talk about it. How do you use your intuition? Did you have situations where you went against your intuition and quickly those consequences came in? Or, you know, maybe you have some different stories that you want to share. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. And if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself. I'm proud of you for doing the work. Keep going, keep growing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.